Well, it is July, which means it is now Tour de Fleece 2026, and why not start a YouTube channel at the same time? So I guess I'd start off with a little bit about me. So my name is Tyler. I'm a fiber artist based in the Bay Area. I first started in 2004 with knitting, and then it kind of snowballed from there, from knitting to spinning, crochet, weaving, sewing, quilting, cross stitch, pretty much anything to do with fiber art in your hands. I've kind of dabbled in it a little bit. So if you're new to Tour de Fleece is in tandem with the Tour de France, which is when the cyclists are going, we are also spinning yarn. So for this challenge, I wanted to come up with some more reasonable goals, and I've kind of set quite a few of them a little bit high, but one of the things I'm working on is a design that I'm going to be submitting to Lambtown this year. If you don't know what Lambtown is, it is a local fiber festival near me in Dixon, California. And I have a sheep to shawl group that we do compete in the virtual and the in-person, and I'm also doing that. But separate for that, I'm doing a submission for the handmade judging, and I'm going to be doing a hand-spun, hand-woven piece. And for the design I want to do, I need 3 or 4 colors. And so I had this one, which I spun at the beginning of the year, and this is an 80/20 merino tessa yarn I spun at the beginning of the year, and this is one of the colors I want to use for the design. I only have the other colors in fiber form, and as I'm trying to pick colors, my friend said, why not spin some of them so we can better choose? So one of the goals for this Tour de Fleece for me is to spin one of every color that's in this bin that's in consideration for that design. Now, I might have already started spinning but we'll get there. In the bin, we have some multicolored braids from Wonderland, we have some multicolored from Greenwood, and we have some solids as well. So I'm going to try to give myself quite a few options from this bin. But knowing me, and just in case I spin through all this, which realistically I could, I used to be a production spinner for a company for a couple years. But if this is not enough, then, if that's not enough, I also have this beautiful Corriedale fleece that I've gone ahead and washed already, that I bought at Lambtown last year, 1 of 2 fleeces. And so kind of a stretch goal is to flick card all this and get it on the drum carder and at least get a couple bats and a sample. And at the same time, I also have another couple fleeces that I need to start processing as well. Now, one of them is a 9-pound Jacob Cross, so I would like to also get the locks pulled and ready for washing on that one. But I think that's more of a stretch goal, because I think all the fiber in the bin and this massive amount of Corriedale, which was a 9-pound fleece, I think that should be enough. But we'll see. But you can see, this is just a small portion of that Corriedale, and it is super squishy, and it has a huge color variation. So I'm really excited about this fleece, and I think it's going to be a fun spin. It's just going to take a lot of work to get through all the locks. Next steps are for me to clear off all the bobbins for the wheels, and I've already cleared off some merino that I processed last year. This skein for the shawl that I'm going to be designing. I need to clear off this BFL for my sheep to shawl group, and this one then needs to have a quick sample made out of it, but that's something I can do pretty easily. The other is this 50/50 merino silk that I finished plying today. And once these 2 are off, these are the last 2 bobbins that have anything on them. And then I need to just clean up both wheels, get them oiled, get them going. And I also need to get ready for a new wheel coming to me, which I will talk about more later, but that is my replacement to one I just sold, which is my plying wheel. It's the one I use pretty much for large batches like this big chunky skein. Once those bobbins are clear, I'm going to go ahead and get these flick carded and hopefully carded into a bat by Saturday, so it can at least sample. I'm also going to be using a new drum carder to me. I'm going to see how that works and if I need to replace any of the bands on that. Hopefully you found this interesting, and maybe you'll stick around and see some of my updates from my Tour de Fleece and my progress. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer, please put them down below. I'll try to get to them in a video, or if I can't, then I will try to respond to you there. Happy spinning, and I will see you in the next update. Bye!